Hello, everybody, and welcome to my new Let's Play. This is one of my favorite Let's Plays. I know I probably say that about all of them, but this is another special one. So this is Terrance Garrison, and he is from Salvadorada. So he's actually Salvadoran, the destination world. Salvadorada, yes. So that's where he's from. And just a little background about Terrance. So he lost his parents. He didn't have any other siblings, but he lost his parents in a fire in Salvadorada. And so he was kind of forced to live on his own, figure everything out on his own. And so he lost them young, and he kind of had to grow up fast. And so he came to Willow Creek for better opportunities. He came with $7,000 in his pocket. He went to he built up a little bit of money and brought himself to Willow Creek, and so here he is now. And what I'm doing now is I'm making his home a bit smaller, so to give him a tiny home, because tiny home has so many benefits. So I wanted to make his home a bit smaller to give him more money and for the added benefits. So that's what I'm doing here. But yeah, so he lost his parents in a fire young. And so he's been kind of growing up on his own, doing his own thing, and he finally built up enough money to come to Willow Creek. And so that's what he wanted to do. So he moved here, and he's establishing himself. So he's joined the conservation career path. And so his goal is to be a heavy influencer on conservation policy and things like that. And so that's what he wants to do, because of his parents' influence and things like that before they left. Him growing up poor and having nothing, he wants to give back to the world, and he wants to make it a better place, greener place, safer place for everyone, including the kids that he wants to have. And so that is Terrance in a nutshell. Good heart, good guy. And I'm just super excited to get into his Let's Play. And so his neighbors, here's the welcome wagon. So to the house at the end of the street to his left is Jasmine Doe's house. And Jasmine Doe is the purple jacket. And short hair, little fro. That's Jasmine Doe, and she's a scientist, and so she has golden dreams. That's another Let's Play coming soon, but she's a scientist. And then we have the two sisters. Angela Akers is the one in the white jacket. She's a teacher, and Priscilla Akers is her sister, and she is a mixologist. And so that's what they do. That's his neighbors, and the two sisters live right across from him, in the house just across. And they're all new to the area, but Terrance is just the newest. And so that's what we're getting into. But yeah, Jasmine, all of these Sims that you see here are Sims that I made myself. So all of these Sims are, I can say, my Sims. And you can find, I believe I put Terrance up on the gallery. You can find Jasmine and Raymond. Raymond is not a Sim that I made. I got him from the gallery. And I can drop where I got him down in the description. But I did re-upload them onto my gallery, because Jasmine is actually my Sim. So and I was bringing her from another save into this save because I wanted to keep playing with her. And I brought Raymond with her because he was her romantic interest. And so I was like, well, they're cute, so let me just bring them over. So that's what I did. And so they're all gathering at Terrance's house, welcoming him to the neighborhood. And he's getting to know everybody, settling in. And so, yeah, he's a conservation manager. That's what he wants to do. He wants to make the world a better place. And usually when I do these first Let's Play introductions, I like to give like a little introduction about the Sim, and just before I get into their story real heavy. I like to give a little intro and let you meet my Sims, get to know who they are, a little bit more about them so that we can follow their journey together. And so he's talking to Raymond right now. Okay, so he's getting to know his neighbors a little bit, asking about their careers, doing a little bit more friendly interactions. And he's a conservationist, so he's going to be really into spreading conservation awareness and into policy and things like that. But not only that, though, being that Terrance is from Selvadorada, he's really familiar with the jungle. And so he actually has been through the jungle and has gotten treasure from the jungle. And that's how he was able to fund his way to Willow Creek. And so Terrance, he built up a little money and got himself out of there and to Willow Creek. But he not only does he want to be a conservation manager in the future, but he's also a treasure hunter and an archaeologist. So I can't even tell y'all how excited I am to get into this Let's Play. Like, I'm super hyped because I love Terrance, and it's like these Sims are like my babies at this point. I really have fun playing this game, and so I want you all to have fun with me and really get into these stories because I think they're really good. Like they turn out so different from where I originally make them up to be. Like it kind of they really do have a life of their own once I start playing, and I'm really excited to show you guys what I've been working on with Terrance, with my other Sims. So yeah, but I'm very excited about that. One thing about me though, I'm not a builder. I don't get excited about building and that's so funny to me, but I'm more of a gameplay type of person. I'll build, I don't mind building, it just takes me a long time and it's just not fun. But once I am completed with a build, I do finish a build, I do feel a lot better about playing, and I love playing in fully finished homes. And so being that I play on console, I play on the PlayStation 4, I can't download everything from the gallery. I can't I don't use cheats. So I can use cheats, but I don't use any cheats. I can't use mods, anything like that. So I play very, I would say, vanilla Sims. But yeah, I don't put any I can't put any CC. I don't put any mods, of course, because I'm on console. But I don't use any cheats either. So everything that I build is going to be PlayStation or console compatible. All the Sims that I make are going to be console compatible. You can just download it. And even if you play on your laptop, there's no mods or cheats or, anything like that. Or CC, nothing like that. So these are all my Sims created, or not all of them, but most of them. Most of these Sims are my Sims that I create myself and put into my game. But yeah, and all of the Sims that are not mine, I put in the description so you can find them or whatever the case, because there are a lot of creators on the gallery and they are amazing. So yeah, I'll make sure to give them their credit as well. But I'll keep my gallery information in the description. So if you ever want to download maybe a house that I build, or a room, or a Sim, you can do that, or anything. My gallery, have fun on my gallery because I have fun. So, but yeah, the welcome wagon is coming to a close. Terrance just went to sleep on it. He said, okay, it's been real, it's been fun, but I'm going to sleep. Y'all can stay, y'all ain't got to go home, but I'm going to sleep. So I love Terrance. But so it's crazy to believe that, he literally had $7 grand to his name building this lot. And so he purchased the lot. That's $2,000 off rip. And then the house, you know, the wall, building walls is just so expensive. But he managed to save $2,000 in his savings, just by making his house smaller. So I thought that was really useful. But yeah, that's what Terrance is up to. But I think that, dang, she just left our house and she calling. Like, girl, you just left. Girl, come back outside. You stay right there. Oh, she was asking if he wanted to come over to hang out. Like, oh, we can hang out at my house because your house too small. I think that is so funny. Jasmine's like, well, your house kind of small. Why don't you come over? That is funny. Oh, the romance festival. That's another thing, y'all. I love the romance festival. I play with Macy Hart on another one of my Let's Plays all the time. And I say that one of her favorite festivals is the romance festival, but really it's my favorite. But it can be her favorite too. But yeah, so Terrance is getting some sleep. I'll go ahead in the video. Oh, they are just blowing up his phone, so they like Terrance. I'm glad. They're really sweet neighbors. I'm really super glad about that. So it looks like Terrance is gonna go out with Raymond. Oh, nope, I guess he didn't go because he's tired. All right, so Terrance is up, ready to get his day started. And I'm kind of seeing if his house is functional. I mean, it should be. Like, it's very simple. Yeah, so for most of this Let's Play, his house is gonna look like this. Like, it's just gonna be drywall, like no paint, just his bed in a corner. Like, well, no, he needs more money, so that's his thing right now. So Terrance's goal right now is, of course, money. He wants to be an established man, but he also wants to go back to South Dorada. He is already in his job, I believe. But his aspiration is to be an archaeology mentor, I believe is what that says. And so he has dreams of being an archaeologist, and just a pillar in the community. And so he's saving up his money to go back to Dorada and go into the jungle, explore, and bring back all the treasures that he finds, so he can, establish himself more in Willow Creek, around the community. He wants several businesses, and so that's what Terrance wants to do. So this Let's Play is just going to be for him, or us following him through that journey. And so he has no fame right now, no reputation. He barely has any skill. Just moved to town, getting to meet people. So it looks like he's going. Is he? Oh no, he understands. So Terrance understands that social media is the way of the world, and so he's going to be on the road to fame. That's what he wants to be famous. Because he doesn't have his parents, and so Terrance kind of like just trying to figure out. He wants to do good. His parents instilled in him good values before they left, but I mean that he was so young. He lost both of them young, and he doesn't have any other role model to guide off of, and so he's just trying to wing it himself, kinda. But he's met some really good people, so he's onto a good path so far, so we'll see. And so I think I'm going to end the video here.
in the next video, he's going to be traveling to Salvadorada. So I'm super excited to get into that. And I will see you all next video. Thanks for watching.